How is everybody doing? It's Brent from the Similitude of Prog here. Today on the channel, we're going to review the new Riverside album, ID.ENTITY. Riverside really needs no introduction, so I'll skip that and let's get right into the review.
We've just exploded. Haven't realized in a place like this you must watch your step all the time.
Alright, what does this album sound like? It's been about 5 years since Wasteland was released, and I've been looking very forward to hearing this. I am quite a big fan of Riverside. They've overcome some tragedy. They lost their original guitar player back a few years ago. As with the Wasteland album, this new album is very emotionally charged as well. I have always found the Riverside catalog has this kind of melancholy, I would also call it heavy emotion, that's tied to pretty much all their music. And you get quite a bit of it on this new album, ID.ENTITY. As always, Mariusz' voice is very fragile sounding. I mean that in a good and positive way. He has a very unique vocal style, which sometimes feel like he's on the verge of just totally breaking down with unbridled emotion. But I would believe that is the calling card or what the band is known for. I think it's a perfect marriage with the music. You get a lot of different styles on this album. Some people are saying it's taking a little bit to getting used to, that they're doing some different things with the music on this album. And honestly, I don't think it is much different than any of the previous Riverside albums, in my opinion. You have your mix of spacier, atmospheric, melodic songs, as well as your emotional songs, as well as the more aggressive stuff. I do feel that the aggressive stuff on this album is a little bit more riffier than some of their previous catalog. The album kicks off with Friend or Foe, which is probably my favorite on the album. Friend or Foe starts off as really, almost poppy feeling. Lots of synthesizers. About halfway through the song, it does pick up and get a little more aggressive. A great song to start the album. Then you get the Landmine Blast, which is a pretty cool, good prog rocker. I like that one quite a bit. You need to check out Mariusz' bass on this song. Wow, completely blew me away. And then we have Big Brother Tech, which is a 7-minute song, and it has got some of the most killer riffs on the entire album. The Place Where I Belong is 13 minutes and change, which musically takes you through some twists and turns. Most importantly, even though I really like the aggressive stuff on Where I Belong, it's got some real cool prog moments. But I'd have to say it's the more tender sections of this song that stood out for me. What a performance on the song. It's so good. There's lots of great guitar work on the album. There's plenty of keys and synthesizers on the album. I love hearing that Hammond organ come in on a couple of the tracks. Vocals are good as they always are. I really like this album a lot. Again, after a few listens in, this is quite good. And to all those out there that are questioning this particular Riverside album, honestly, I don't know why. There are some absolutely great riffs here. The emotion is here. The atmosphere is here. And in closing, this music, as with all Riverside albums, feels like it comes from their hearts and souls. I recommend, if you haven't checked Riverside out, to do so. Thanks, everybody.
In conclusion to Riverside's new album, ID.ENTITY, the result is a simply fantastic and pure Riverside. Their songs have all their classic and signature elements. There's ambience and atmosphere that offers both melancholy and reflection. Song melody is bolstered by vocal harmony and urged on by rhythmic heaviness. The consistent present bass lines give every song more of a moving rock groove feel to them. Riverside's notable sparing between keyboards and electronica and sharp riffs and synth guitar solos all lead to all things wrapped up in a subtle prog complexity that always seems to be effortless while being both intriguing and entertaining. I give the new Riverside album ID.ENTITY a rating of 91%. All right, and as usual, I'm going to show off the physical copy. I have the CD here, obviously. And there's the front cover. You guys are probably aware of what it looks like already. There is the back of the CD. I don't know if the spine's going to pick up. Yeah, it kind of does. And let's open it up. I'll show you the CD really quick. Pretty much the same as the cover of the album. And I'll show you the inside of the case. Grab this booklet here. Sorry about the glare. There's some lyrics and some artwork. More of the same. This artwork sure fits this album quite well, actually, as do most Riverside's artwork. Riverhead, eh? It must be a group consisting of members of Radiohead and Riverside that I just made up in my mind. And there's the back. All right, guys, enjoy this album. Go out, pick it up. Leave comments below to what you think, and we'll see each other in the next video. Good night. Bye-bye.